concept of the construction of an angle bisector. That means we are trying to bisect an angle, that, or we can say if we are given an angle, we are trying to divide the angle into two equal angles. So basically, let us take the case, we are given an angle ABC, the vertex is A. Now the first step is to draw the bisector of angle BAC. First step is to draw angle BAC. This is the first step. In the second step, we will take a compass, we will place the pointer at the vertex A, then we will draw an arc cutting the arc is cutting AC at P and AB at Q. That means the vertex, we have taken A as the center point or the pointer of the compass, and we have drawn an arc which is cutting the two sides at P and Q. The next step is in the third step, we will take the compass and we will try to have a radius more than half of PQ. That means if PQ is the distance, PQ is the length of the arc, we will take the compass with a radius more than half of PQ, and we will place the pointer at P and we will draw an arc. Then we will with the same radius. That means in the third step we will draw an arc by placing the pointer at P. In the fourth step, we will draw an arc by placing the pointer at Q, and we will try to intersect the arc that was drawn in this step 3, and the point of intersection is R. So R is the point which is the point of intersection of the two arcs. One arc drawn from taking P as the center point, and the other arc drawn taking Q as the center point. So then in the next step we will join AR and extend to X. So AX is the angle bisector of angle BAC. So this is how we can draw the angle bisector of an angle. What we have done, first we have drawn the angle BAC, then taking A as the center point, we have drawn an arc which is cutting AC at P and AB at Q. In the next step, we have drawn an arc taking P as the center point and the radius more than half of PQ, and we have drawn an arc. Then taking the same radius and placing the pointer at Q, we have tried to intersect the earlier arc, and we have marked the point of intersection as R. Then we have joined AR and extended it to X. So AX is the bisector of angle BAC. Now let us try to justify the construction. That means we have to prove that angle BAX is equal to angle CAX. So that means AX is the angle bisector of angle BAC. For this we will join P with R and Q with R. Now in triangle APR and triangle AQR, we know that AP is equal to AQ because they are the radii of the same arc, because we have taken A as the vertex and we have drawn an arc which is cutting AB and AC at P and Q. So AP is equal to AQ, radii of the same arc. Similarly, PR is equal to QR, again the radii of the same arc because both the arcs are of the same radius, and now PR is equal to QR and AR is equal to AR, it is common in both. So we can say that AP is equal to AQ because they are the radii of the same arc, and PR is equal to QR because both the arcs are of the same radius, and AR is equal to AR, that is common. Therefore triangle APR is congruent to triangle AQR, or we can say that angle A, or we can say that angle PAR is equal to angle QAR from CPCT. That means corresponding parts of congruent triangle, or hence we can say that the two angles are equal. So this is how we can justify the construction that AX is the angle bisector of angle BAC. Now let us try to apply the concept. We are supposed to draw an angle of 72 degree, and then we have to bisect this angle of 72 degree to make an angle of 36 degree. So first, to draw an angle of 72 degree, I will take the help of a protractor. For the first step will be, I will draw a line OA, and taking O as the point with coinciding with the protractor, I will make an angle of 72 degree. So BOA is an angle of 72 degree. So this first step is to draw an ray OA. Then we will try to place the pointer at the point O and align it with OA, so that and then we will mark a point at 72, and that point we will join that point with O. So OB is the or we can say BOA is an angle of 72 degree. So this was the first step. First step was to draw an angle of 72 degree. Now I will try to bisect this angle, that is angle BOA or AOB. So now for this we will follow the steps that I have drawn earlier. The first will be to draw an arc with OS center. That means I will draw an arc with OS the center of the arc, and it will cut OA and OB at P and Q. Now when we know that angle AOB is 72 degree, we will try to bisect this angle to make an angle of 36 degree. For this we will follow the steps. In the first step we will take a pointer of the compass and point it at O, and then we will draw an arc which cuts OA at P and OB at Q. So the arc will cut OA at and OB at Q. So this after this we will take we will open the compass with having radius more than half of PQ. We will place the pointer at P and we will draw an arc. Then we will take the same radius and we will place the pointer at Q, and we will intersect the arc that we have drawn in the earlier step and let the point be R. So we can say that the arc from P and the arc from Q are intersecting at point R. Then we will join OR and extend it to C. So this OC is the angle bisector of angle AOB, or we can say that angle AOC is 36 degree. With the help of the protractor, we can measure the angle. We will to verify whether we have drawn the angle right or wrong. So as you can see in the figure, the protractor is showing the angle as 36 degree. So this is how we can apply the concept of angle bisector to draw an angle of 36 degree from an angle of 72 degree. So first what I have done, I have first drawn an angle with the help of a protractor as 72 degree. Then I have tried to bisect the angle. For this I have taken the pointer at O and I have drawn an arc which is cutting OA at P and OB at Q. Then taking the pointer at point P and the radius more than half of PQ, I have drawn an arc. Then again with the same radius and the pointer as Q, I have intersected the arc and the point of intersection is R. Then I have joined OR and extended it to C. So angle COA or angle AOC is half of angle AOB, that is 36 degree.